Hello guys, welcome back to the car bullshit diaries about manifesting your specific person and shit. I'm CJ, I'm a manifestation teacher. Just a quick information for whoever wants to have coaching with me, because I do have this in the comments. Like, how can I book? There's no calendar. You book the session and we find the day together. The moment you book the session, you are going to have my email and you're gonna send me a message. I also get a notification, so we're gonna settle the call together. Okay, so now I'm going to answer some comments. Can you make a video about revising the past with SP? For example, revising them cheating or choosing someone else and make it like they never did that. So revising your specific person. But here's the fact. You can't actually revise your specific person and you cannot revise the circumstance. The only thing that you need to revise is your self. I'm sorry. Little dog hair for my two wonderful dogs. Okay. So you need to revise the version of yourself that created the circumstance in the first place. So your specific person not choosing you and cheating on you, it's basically the identity of you saying, I'm not chosen, I'm not the only choice, there is competition. So you don't revise the circumstance, you revise who you are, and the circumstance fades away by itself, because that circumstance was created from the identity of you that said, I'm not chosen. So can you erase the past? I don't think so, because creation is already finished. You cannot take from creation. You can only add to creation, because you cannot make something be erased from creation, but you can, what you can do is you can experience a different part of creation. When he never cheated, that would mean that in your reality, it would seem as if he never cheated or you never had the third party. But this is you focusing on the 3D and trying to change the circumstances before you change yourself. So I would not revise the circumstance, but I would revise the identity that you were and say, I'm not who I am. I'm not that person anymore. I'm a person that is chosen because I play the game, I invented the game, I make the rules for the game. So I am always chosen because I'm the only choice. In a world where the 3D is a shadow and you're the only creator, I guess you're pretty much the only choice, because no one else is source, no one else is real, and no one else is alive besides you. So you're the only one alive in your reality, as I am the only one alive in my reality. And this is how I revised my entire situation with my parents. I didn't have a very good relationship. I was not satisfied with the relationship I had with my parents. So instead of trying so much to erase this past circumstance, because when you try to erase the past circumstance, it means that it's a threat to you. It means that you allowed the past circumstance to dictate who you are from now on. And circumstances don't matter, because what you manifested is just a memory, it's just an illusion, it's just... So what would be the point in you fighting so hard a memory, a past reflection of you, when you can just decide in the now moment? So revision is deciding in the now moment that that identity is no longer who you are. So what I would do about revising my relationship with my parents, before I would go to sleep, I would visualize myself, I would imagine myself having a different relationship with my parents, them being loving towards me, caring. And this is how I managed to revise a 32-year-old assumption. Like, it was very rooted in me. But what I did is, I'm going to exclude this identity of mine. I'm going to exclude this identity. I'm going to only be the identity that I am now, the identity that I'm choosing now. Fucking stupid shit on my shirt. You understand? That's how you do it. So you exclude your whole identity. You've never been that identity ever. Okay? So the circumstances that you manifested will evaporate for themselves. and you will see the 3D changing, and you having a whole different, like, the behavior of people will change. You will have a different perception of your 3D. You will have a different mindset. You will interact differently with your 3D. Your thoughts will be different. So it's not them we're changing. You're changing yourself, and then your 3D changes. Now, I'm going to answer another question that I did like in the comments. And someone says that what happened with my mother? She passed away from cancer. Can I bring her back? Did I make her live? She's still alive in her reality? Well, look, I don't want to treat death as being a taboo subject, because when I say your source, you're manifesting your entire reality. What the fuck is this? It doesn't allow me to be, I don't know what the fuck this is. So when it comes to death, you have to understand that death is just a concept. The same way life is a concept, love is a concept, money is a concept. Now, this is getting on my nerves. What the fuck is this? I'm just gonna be like that. So death is just a concept, the same way love is a concept, money is a concept. So creation is already finished means all scenario exists. Death exists. You experiencing the death of the people you love also exists. So it's not that she experienced death, your mother experienced death. It's just you experience death, because your reality revolves around you, and you being the only source, the only creator of your reality, you're actually the only one that can have experiences, because you are the observer, so you're the only one with awareness. Now, can you bring her back? Well, are you allowing yourself to the supernatural manifestations? Can you allow yourself to, like, if she showed up today at your doorsteps, would you be like, wow, my mother is back. I can't believe, I think I'm going to go see a psychiatrist. It all depends on your belief systems. Can you allow your logical mind to cope with the idea that you can bring someone from the dead? Because what can happen is manifestation being irrational is not logical. It's practical, surreal. It can be delusional. Yes. But I've stopped time. I know I've stopped time. I've been in 2 places at the same time. I had people calling me, telling me they saw me on the streets while physically I was not there. But do you allow your mind to be supernatural? Like, do you allow yourself to entertain the idea that, yes, I can bring her back, and then she comes back, is like nothing happened, and everything revises itself? Because this is actually also as revision, but you're not actually doing a technique per se. You're just deciding, I'm going to bring her back from the dead. So when I healed my uncle from the coma in the 3D, a week later, when my father called me, he was like, my uncle was never in a coma. So the situation revised itself, so that it made appear that he was alive and he was fine without him actually being in a coma. So the 3D has a funny way, like you can change your scenarios, you can change your 3D reality just like that. It's like, imagine your 3D reality as being a movie scene like that, and you have fragments of a movie, and then you just replace one fragment and you put another fragment. But are you ready? Are you ready for this kind of manifestation? I believe, in my opinion, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. Because what's the point of saying we're God if we cannot do supernatural things? Like, I don't know, many of you just limit yourselves to the logical reasoning, like manifesting money and specific people or what is. But the method and the unseen and the mechanism of manifestation, it's magical and surreal. Okay, so you manifest your breath every day without even knowing it. In my belief, I think you can do that. Yes. Did you make her leave? Well, maybe not on purpose. creation is already finished. If you do have the assumption that cancer kills people, this illness kills people, and hey, it's not only you, I have this assumption too. So yeah, so it's a general assumption that does that. In my opinion, try it. There, you have nothing to lose. You will test your power. And the last question. Everyone's interested how to attract an SP. You're actually not attracting anything. You're not attracting shit. But you want to get rid of them. Well, isn't it the same thing? So you manifest a relationship. Everything that you manifest in your reality is a relationship. It's a relationship to the concept of money. It's a relationship to the concept of love. It's a relationship to the concept of a neighbor, the concept of a friend. So it's basically everything. It's a relationship. So many people try to manifest, are in the process of manifesting, want to manifest a relationship, a loving relationship with their specific person. You're trying to manifest, your intention is to manifest a relationship that would mean they would go away. But it's still a relationship because as source, everything is related to you. Everything is connected to you. Everything is a fragment of you. So is the relationship you have with that fragment. You want to get rid of them. You simply command, you're out of my life. I did that with a friend. I didn't want to deal with her anymore. Could I have changed my assumptions about her? Yes, but I didn't like the vessel. I didn't like her face. So I just wanted to get rid of her. I commanded the concept that would represent it's her, because every person in your reality, it's an idea manifested. It's the idea of, let's just say, Martha. Is the idea of, I can think of another name. Is the idea of Michelle or whatever, or John. But that John, it's the idea manifested. It's not that John is real or John is a human being. It's an idea manifested that represents a vessel named John. So you refer to them as a concept, and this goes for also manifesting your specific person, not only manifesting them out of your life, but manifesting them into your life, playing the part that you want. So you view them as an idea manifested because that's what they are, and you command them to stay or leave, whatever you want them to do. Simple as that. Now, if you are faced in the 3D with the circumstance that says otherwise, like in my case, she did pop up once more in my reality, but I knew it was the last time. Like I knew that my word, I have within myself the word of God, and no one can go against it or surpass. Like nothing has the power to go against my word. My word is the most powerful word in the world, so it's obeyed. So I don't care what. Even if she pops up in my reality one more time, I know that she's gone forever. Like, this is the last time, because I know that my word will be obeyed. Yeah, so that's all for today, guys. Put in the comments questions. I'm going to answer you. Whoever wants to get their SP back, if you feel like the videos are not enough and you feel like you need to do the course, take the course, whatever, just place some questions in the comments. I'm going to focus on answering some questions from now on. Okay, guys? And to be honest, I don't have any fucking idea what videos I should make. So if you want certain subjects to be discussed, put them in the comments. I'm going to discuss them because I have no, like, my downloading is, I have no fucking idea what video I should make, okay? Okay, guys, till next time, I love you. Hit the comments, whatever you want me to answer you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.